Welcome to the Natural List, Expo West 2026 recap. We're coming to you live from the Expo West show floor. People are packing it up and moving out, but we still have a lot to say about Expo West. I'm Adrienne Smith. I'm here with Erika Kraft and Nancy Coulter-Parker. Lovely people, really.
Oh, thank you. You're lovely.
So
Lovely to be here.
Lovely to have you. So one thing I was thinking, as Expo West wraps up and we've been here all week and we've been looking at all the things, owning a CPG company really looks easy, right? Just get an idea, throw it out there.
Yeah.
So there's this idea that people have been batting around recently for a new product, thick water. What do you think?
How many C's does it have?
No, I'm just kidding. We know how hard it is to have a CPG company. We are so honored to be here to talk about some of the great brands that we've seen on the show floor this week. And I mean, you have got to give them so much respect for how hard they work. And, times are tough.
The week has kind of flown by, too. It feels like so much has been going on, and so many people have all these different activations going on, too. We have a lot new at the show this year. The Snack Lab, I thought, was a lot of fun.
Snack Lab was right behind.
Yep.
Today's episode is brought to you by Lakanto, a brand on a mission to bring chi to life. Founded 30 years ago in Japan, Lakanto's story began with Shota Saraya, a successful entrepreneur with a sweet tooth who was diagnosed with diabetes. Refusing to give up life's sweetness, he and his team developed the modern monk fruit extraction process, creating the world's first monk fruit sweetener. Today, Lakanto offers 0 and reduced sugar sweeteners, syrups, baking mixes, and ready-to-eat snacks, all designed to help people enjoy sweetness as part of a more balanced, intentional way of eating.
At Dabon, sustainability starts from the soil. For more than a century, Dabon has grown with one mission: to nurture people and planet. Founded in Santa Marta, Colombia, and proudly carried forward by its third generation, Dabon brings sustainable, traceable, and organic palm oil solutions to brands across the world. From the soil to the market, every step reflects our family's commitment to integrity, innovation, and respect for nature. Dabon, the future of palm oil.
I felt like every section, too, like if I went to Hall E, it was packed. Like there were so many people, all the booths were hopping, same with the North Hall, but then the floor always felt busy to me. There was a lot
kind
going
of
on.
like a time warp, you're sitting there going, how is it only Wednesday? And then all of a sudden, how is it already Friday?
Yeah, totally.
So let's talk about some of those fun things that we've seen on the show floor this week. I think the best way to break it down might just be to kind of go by category.
Mm-hmm. I think that makes sense.
So you start with food?
Sure.
Because I'm hungry?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm just going to start with protein, but like clean meat. So like Niman Ranch has launched their regenerative organic certified meats, which I think is really impressive. Really psyched to see that.
Starwalker Ranch also has regenerative organic certified, or Starwalker Farms.
Starwalker Farms. And then Chomps introduced like a breakfast stick. It was like a savory chicken, and it was really tasty. I think they've done a great job with all of their packaging and fun products.
So do you think we've reached maximum protein, or is there still more to come?
Oh, I think I'm hearing, if you talk to Scott Dicker at Spins, this is an ongoing trend. A lot of companies here are just like, people are putting protein in the product, and just doing that alone isn't gonna work, but I think there's still a lot of innovation happening, and I think we're going to continue to see it.
What are some of those things? I saw protein honey, protein jam, protein waffles, protein popcorn.
I think the fun thing is the differentiation now in protein powders. There's a lot more. There were like a lot of women's and men's, like Elevate Organic had the new ingredient people are talking about, shatavari, which is very focused on women's health. It's an Ayurvedic herb, and that was in their protein powder specifically for women. And then there's also like the, men's products too. So there's sort of creatine and protein and, sort of these mixes. So in the sports nutrition category or lifestyle, stuff is fun to see too. Like they're really kind of differentiating the ingredients that they're putting into it.
Let's pull it back to food again for a minute. What else? So I saw ramen everywhere. Protein ramen. I thought at least 3 protein ramen brands, but ramen everywhere, bao buns everywhere, tons of great Asian flavors, frozen food aisle. incredible products
that are also delicious.
also delicious, so
That's always
delicious.
helpful.
I was gonna find like a lot of noodles too, just different every type of noodles. We were so fat past like just
We're so fat.
so past.
We have eaten a lot.
so past.
I also saw a lot of chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like bars and mostly bars, but adding in those functional ingredients within that. And so I think there's a similar trend we're seeing right now is like we're talking about a food with a functional ingredient added to it and some with these indulgences, right? It's like people still want to have certain sweet treats, but they want to have a little extra bonus while they're doing it.
I gotta say, just give me like my huge chocolate. Like they had their flavors. I'm the purist. That was good.
Well, what I like about chocolate, it seems like the trend is moving back towards real cane sugar, but organic sugar, agave, maple, dates. So moving away from sugar alcohols, away from allulose, erythritol, all those things. And we're seeing embracing those either real sugars or fruit sugars, which I appreciate, as you know.
This episode is brought to you by A Greener World. Shoppers today want to know how their food is really produced. A Greener World connects mindful consumers, farmers, and brands through meaningful and transparent sustainability certifications. AGW certified producers offer a reliable supply of sustainable, ethical products that consumers trust, helping you meet consumer demand while making a difference for the welfare of our planet, animals, and people. Learn about our certifications and how to source AGW certified products at agreenerworld.org. At Friesland Campina Ingredients, we're committed to providing innovative, nutritious ingredients to address health and well-being challenges worldwide. Our mission is to supply the right ingredients to food and beverage brands, working with them to create highly nutritious and sustainable applications to help people get the most out of life, always.
Yeah, I taste a lot of things with monk fruit this time around.
Well, that was your mistake. I know. No, everybody knows how I feel about that.
You don't like monk fruit?
I don't like monk fruit.
Oh my God.
Furry.
What?
That's
the most absurd thing I've ever. A furry?
Furry, like a furry mouth.
It definitely has an intense, it's notable. I like it better than stevia.
Yeah, stevia I knew, but the monk fruit. Sorry, I'm just imagining a furry mouth, and I really can't get past it.
Furry, there was a giant vagina on the show floor. There were a bunch of.
Quite the transition.
Well, this is the women's health. It was an entire fur-covered food. Right.
I missed that one. I love seeing though that women's health is it's okay to have vulvas, vaginas.
Got a picture of still talking of Grace in front of the vagina, and I also got some Post-its. Which are really nice.
Wow.
Coming to you live, and that's
I know, but I've never had more conversation about menopause, perimenopause, sexual health, every stage now. So it's that's enlightening. It's sort of there's more. We're not one size fits all.
I don't think I've ever seen so many vibrator booths either.
I miss those.
Cool.
I should have gone by those. I missed them.
We should have walked the show floor together. Let's talk about snacks for a minute here.
Also crazy to transition.
All right.
Vaginas to snacks.
So you were eating a lot of that popcorn earlier.
Oh my God.
Popcorn. We saw a ton of it last year.
Totally.
It was a big deal, but this year I felt like it had something new to say, right? We had pea popcorn. I tried this incredible rice popcorn. So good. Captain Danny.
Oh, I like that.
So good. Purposeful had their purple popcorn heirloom variety from Canada. We love Canadians.
I like the ghee-licious though, because as someone who can't consume casein, but you can still have the ghee and it's still a simple dairy product and there's also, I can't believe we haven't even said this yet, the amount of no seed oil or seed oil free that I've seen.
Yeah.
I saw people with shirts and it's on packages. It was on the Ghee-licious package. So I feel like that's a big one.
You know what I thought was really cool? I met this incredible founder who has a sunflower oil brand, which I'm going to have to fact check that because I can't remember the name of it right now. But it was so cool because we had this great conversation about how it's not the seed oils, it's the ultra processing that makes seed oils unhealthy. So I think that it's a really important distinction to keep that conversation going, because this was an incredibly cold pressed sunflower seed oil. I put some on my hair even. It smelled amazing. And so I thought that that was a really important conversation to keep having.
I completely agree. And it's just go back to that education and just making sure that we're not like going too far in one direction, and like really latching on to something.
And that's what Dr. Jessica Nurek said this morning, and she had her keynote, and she was so great. And she was talking about just that importance of not like fear mongering and not like, oh, this has this and this is this. Like, you got to make sure that you sort of still, you can say like, make sure you're focusing on the right thing, and that this is seed oil free, or this is, but or maybe the processing, but just not, I don't know, not making people feel bad or kind of overstating, what's happening with products.
Yeah. And I do think there's still a lot of confusion, especially with international exhibitors that come to Expo. As I had some people comment to me that were saying, well, we're going to relaunch this product in a new version only for the United States for that seed oil free. And it kind of made me sad, like, oh, you're going to go through this whole thing for something that I think is incredibly misunderstood. And it feels like we are kind of going on the path towards educating about that a little bit. So anyway, TBD on that.
WD.
Should we talk about beverages?
Sure. So much happening. I mean, it's pretty wild, the innovation that happens in the market, and like so many functional wellness beverages. I'm really curious, to see who's back next year and how this shakes out.
Lots of integrity, though, too. I saw lots of USDA organic beverages. I saw functional beverages that put those quantities right there on the label.
Nixie Water won the best organic beverage of the year.
The OTA Award.
The OTA Awards, yeah.
And what about those hero ingredients? Sea moss, still a thing.
Still a thing.
This bottle.
I know. I guess I actually didn't realize that this was the same true sea moss brand. They've got this new electrolyte. So sea moss is stepping it up.
And electrolytes, like everything kind of has this, like, electrolytes are in lifestyle, not just sports nutrition.
Right. And I love this. Did you try this okra water?
Oh my gosh. Everyone's been talking about it.
It's so good. And it really tastes like okra, which you might not have thought would be a good thing, but it really,
it's pineapple okra.
That'd be good television.
Made with your skin in mind.
Oh, so it's supposed to be good for your skin.
Sure.
Oh, interesting. Okra good for your skin. Well, no, do they add like collagen, or it's just okra? Oh my goodness.
Fizzy.
It's just okra water.
Okay. Okay.
Tastes like okra.
Oh.
It was good.
And then it's good. It's kind of interesting. It's like,
I think it's fabulous. Any other things we want to talk about in food and beverage before we move on to supplements and personal care?
yogurts. I mean, there are a lot of yogurts.
That's so much about you.
Yeah, it's growing.
And like
dairy, yeah.
Dairy.
Oh, dairy.
Egg, yes. Here, it's one of the fastest growing categories.
Growing, fast growing category. Yeah. People are appreciating it.
Lots of those. I saw a ton of fruit snacks.
Great.
Tons of fruit snacks,
Tons of fruit snacks.
And really clean formats, the pieces of whole fruit, healthy kind of back to basics for snack. I mean, I think we really saw back to basics across food and dairy, like you said, meat, pantry, snacking. Cheese. I mean, I'm down for cheese always.
Yeah. I get cheese.
I think with the fruit snacks too, I saw a lot, and even like some of the candies that we saw, which by the way, lots of candy as well, like the sour and the gummy candies. But just showing the for kids and also that simple format where it's also back to basics for kids. And I was listening to a session talking about how a lot of the younger millennial, probably more millennial than Gen Z parents are wanting to find really safe, healthy fruit products for their kids. And just, I saw a lot of like extension or other product lines that just said kids.
All right, let's talk a little bit about personal care. Did you guys make it over to the Conscious Beauty Pavilion? What I thought was really cool is that we had a couple of those iconic personal care brands like Acure, like Attitude, both of them launching men's skincare lines.
Very
I thought was really cool. Acure, it's not under the Acure brand. It's called Phil's, but it's associated with Acure. And then Attitude had their Super Leaves. They're launching a whole men's line. Attitude is also launching, this is another trend I saw, a younger consumer line. So really for like Gen Z, for Gen Alpha, really cool, bright branding.
Cool.
So I thought that was really cool seeing, and I saw a lot of men's skincare lines. So men's skincare, Everyday for Future, really cute, bright branding. So a lot of kind of like teen, tween, younger generation.
For the
stuff.
men's skincare, was it lotion? Was it kind of a whole?
Yeah, all kinds of stuff. Shampoo.
Oh, okay.
Cleanser, there's deodorant. So full lines. Yeah, very cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love the focus on, there's not always a ton of organic stuff, but I think, definitely companies, trying and working on it. Badger has their new mineral sunscreen,
Sun care.
85%, organic. And I love the fact that it's like water resistant too, which, and mineral. So I'm psyched to see just like the sunscreen improving and doing better. We need that.
Yeah, Attitude on a new line of sun stuff.
Yeah.
Really cool. All right, let's talk about supplements. Yay. My time to be quiet. Oh no, I know nothing.
So,
Bring it on.
Nutri, I don't have it, but like, this isn't it, but the Nutri brand, what I really was interesting to me was they had a D3 K2 magnesium supplement. there haven't been that many D3 K2 combos. Like usually you have to buy, you buy one, you buy the other. Like I think there are a couple companies have had that, but seeing that more, options as well as mixing in newer ingredients to those, so the more you can get and kind of like, it's like almost like a new multi, right? Like a new version, but with the ones that you're taking. Like I don't take the multi, but I take D3, I take K2, and I take magnesium. So
Advantage Solutions is the leading omnichannel retail solutions agency in North America, connecting CPG brands and retailers to drive sales for less. Advantage leverages its unparalleled insights, expertise, and relationships to help brands and retailers of all sizes generate demand and get products into the hands of consumers wherever they shop. With a passion for serving founders within the natural and organic channel, FDM, a division of Advantage, helps emerging brands break through, grow with the right retailers, build sustainable momentum, and successfully scale.
I was actually talking to someone about this, about how, like, are consumers wanting these combination products, or are they really seeking out one single ingredient and just kind of personalizing it to themselves? And it seems like younger consumers are seeing something go viral on social media and they buy that one ingredient, and they're doing that with a lot of things. But I actually think that it's the dosage that people are after.
Any other supplement highlights?
Protein, obviously, but clear protein. And that kind of bleeds into beverages as well, obviously. I mean, protein soda was everywhere.
Yeah.
So I think that clear protein. Fiber is interesting. Fiber, of course. It's like daily fiber, but it's also the GLP-1 support fiber. So you have both of those as well. I saw Shilajit. Apparently, it's how you pronounce it. We asked earlier to a brand, and that's what they said. So I wanted to make sure.
And that was like the Ayurvedic or?
Yeah, and they had a couple other products that had other Ayurvedic herbs in them.
I know Shatavari is one that's coming on, for women's health.
We'll see with the supply chain, what happens with herbs this year. There's kind of a lot of uncertainty around that category, but consumers still want them. And also a lot of adrenal support, a lot of stress management, and trying to figure that out.
Some more adrenal support, which I really love. I think that's great. Yeah.
Which I think also blends with the hormonal piece.
Well, I was going to say, and women's health. Like, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because it's like, that burnout.
Before we wrap things up, let's just talk about a couple of the highlights of the show, aside from all the great products.
Aside from the inflatable vaginas on the show floor.
I love, for example, the Nexty Gala. For me, is a huge highlight.
Always.
It was the best year ever. It was
great
so
energy.
fun. Great energy.
So excited.
Groups of 20 people coming on stage to get the award. I mean, that's obviously a huge highlight for me. State of Natural was
awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, it was great.
Data Supplements was the busiest I've ever seen it. In the last 5 years anyways. So, I mean, but I would think it would just get better and better every year. Standing room only.
What about you, Nancy? Any education highlights?
Yeah, we had our trends and innovation in the wellness beverage category and in sports nutrition, as well as in conscious beauty and women's health. All three of those sessions, the same thing, like standing room only, excellent attendance. People were psyched. We had spins, we had NIQ, we had retailers participating. And so I think those conversations were great. And I think people really want to know, like, what's, they want that, the data points and like to hear what's happening. I love the fact too, Nextee is what I love about it. It's emerging companies, it's, legend, companies that have been here forever. So it's this mix. And I felt that energy at the show. There's just a lot of, companies that have been here a long time, it's 45 years, 45th anniversary, right? So we've had companies that have been here that time and like new ones. And it just sort of buzzed. I loved.
Well, and definitely we had so many great keynotes. You mentioned Dr. Jessica Nurick. It just went right out of my head.
Yeah,
I don't know if you caught the Mark Bittman and Jason Buchel.
That was such a great start to the week.
That was fantastic. We had Pepsi keynote. There was one about pollinators. I mean, we had an incredible lineup. So I think those keynotes, you can catch all of those through the Expo West app. So get on it.
It'll be up probably in the next week. We'll see it or whatever. It'll be up there.
And send us your comments. Be kind. Rate and subscribe. And please visit newhope.com for lots more follow-up show recaps. All the stuff, right?
All the trends.
All the things.
Going to keep on going.
Yeah.
We'll see what's up at Newtopia now, too.